Hello, everyone. Today's chess puzzle, we have white's position,
Oh,
knight on d4, pawn on h4, pawn on b3, pawn on g3, pawn on c3, pawn on c2, pawn on f2, rook on a1, king on e1, bishop on h1, rook on h1, black's position, rook on a8, bishop on h8, pawn on b7, bishop on d7, pawn on a6, pawn on e6, king on f6, pawn on g6. Let's get this going.
all right.
Look at this. What jumps out at me is black's bishop on f8.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of tucked away,
Yeah.
not really doing much. What do you think?
You're right. That bishop is undeveloped and has a lot of potential. A key principle in chess is to develop your pieces effectively, getting them to squares where they control important parts of the board.
So the first move should be
Yeah,
to activate that bishop.
exactly. And the best way to do that is to move the bishop from f8 to b4, black. Bishop f8 to b4. This immediately puts pressure on white's king side and starts to control the center of the board.
I see it forces the white king to move. So white king e1 to e2.
Mm.
But black's bishop isn't done yet, is it?
Nope. Black can continue developing the bishop by moving it from b4 to c3. Black, bishop b4 to c3. This further increases the pressure and restricts white's options.
Makes sense. White probably wants to protect their own bishop on f1 now.
Right. A natural response for white would be to move their bishop from f1 to g2. White, bishop f1 to g2.
And black finishes the sequence by moving their bishop from c3 to d4.
You got it. Black, bishop c3 to d4. This establishes a strong diagonal for black, controlling several key squares, and limiting white's ability to develop their pieces.
The answer is black bishop f8 to b4. White king e1 to e2. Black bishop b4 to c3. White bishop f1 to g2. Black bishop c3 to d4. So this doesn't lead to a checkmate, right?
Correct. This puzzle isn't about an immediate checkmate. It's about demonstrating a key principle of chess, gaining control of the board through effective piece development. Even though black doesn't capture any pieces in this sequence, they create a significant positional advantage.
I can see that. Black's bishop is now a dominant force on the board. It's like it's controlling the flow of the game.
Exactly. This sequence is a classic example of how a few well-calculated moves can lead to a long-term advantage in chess. Remember, sometimes the quietest moves are the most powerful.
Thank you for listening.